Hello everybody, welcome back. It's been about 3 weeks since our last home tour video where we toured 10 homes around New England to see if we could find our very first house to purchase as first-time home buyers. So since then, we have toured, I think, 5 or 6 other houses. In the last video, we did these like debriefs after each house on video, and this time we didn't, but I did film inside each house. So today I am going to be decluttering our house, prepping for an upcoming move that is happening, as well as walking you through each of these homes that we toured. I'm in my sweats. I'm ready to go. This is our bathroom where we've been living for the last 3.5 years. I cannot wait to not have this bathroom anymore. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. There's nothing significantly wrong with this bathroom. My big complaint with this bathroom is the vanity. There are no drawers. It's just an open box with a couple cupboard doors. We have these like metal bins in there, but there was no other way. Like we tried some drawers from Amazon, but I've just been living with this black hole for the last 3.5 years, and I can't wait to hopefully have a house that has bathroom drawers. That is going to save my sanity. My organized mind is going to feel so much more at ease. Anyway, it's just become a dumping ground for products, sample products, things I don't use, all of that. So we need to go through, declutter, clean it out, and while we do that, I'm going to talk you through the first 1 or 2 houses that we saw since the last video. This is so embarrassing, but that's reality. Okay. If you remember in the last video, there was a house that we were supposed to see that we couldn't because there was miscommunication between the seller's agent and ours, and the seller had no idea that we were coming. So he was not ready. He did not let us in the house, and we were really bummed because that was the one we were most excited to see that day. We did schedule an appointment and we went up for just that house one day. So there's this issue in Connecticut and Massachusetts where during this like 30-year span, there was bad concrete. There was some sort of element added to the concrete that gave it a very short lifespan, especially when water was present. So we knew going into it that this house had not been tested and was likely going to have foundation issues, which, if you know, is a huge deal. So anyway, we go inside and the owner is still living there, and he had a lot of family photos up and a lot of personal things up. So I can't show you a lot of the inside, unfortunately, but it technically is big enough for us. But at the same time, the layout it's just kind of a poor layout. Like the actual living space where you would have like a couch and chairs and things is very small. Like there's nowhere to actually put a couch. That plus a foundation, and knowing that everything inside I would have to change. Like aesthetically, there was not one thing in that house that I would want to keep, except for it did have these really pretty wood doors with like wood painting. I did like that. I'm never gonna use this. Yeah, it expired. After we got in the car, we were done with the house. That was our only appointment that day. Steve, he told me he had an emotional reaction to the house, meaning that he really liked it and like he was feeling some sort of way about the house, which he hadn't about any other house that we had seen, which was fine because I hadn't really either. I was feeling the complete opposite. That house stressed me out so much. The daunting feeling of the work that has to be done in that house was overwhelming to me. But I knew that he really liked it, so you know, I told him like, I'm feeling stressed out about it, but like let me sit with it. Let me think about it. So I did. Later that day, I think, I ended up telling him that I do not feel good about that house. I don't like the house. There's not one thing I would want to keep about the house. Like, I couldn't do it. So unfortunately, that house ended up being a no, and I feel bad a little bit. But at the same time, I remember that red brick house that I loved and he did not. So we're even, I guess. I hate accumulating stuff like this and then never using it. A lot of it's really old, so. Oh, and a lot of it's kind of gross. This isn't even open. And this is such a good exfoliator. Okay, keep that. Seriously, just have all of these little sample things from who knows what. The next house we saw, I didn't film as well because it was an open house. So there were a lot of people there and I didn't feel comfortable filming with all of those people around and putting them on the internet. We wanted to put an offer on that house. It was so beautiful. I'll see if I can put a picture up of the listing. It had been renovated by the owner's brother, who was a contractor, so it had been done really well. It had central AC, which is a very rare thing here, and was just very beautifully done. However, it was one of those houses that like had a million offers and we didn't stand a chance. That was a bummer, but at the same time, we just know like it's not meant to be in that case, so we moved on. Okay, much better. Not super organized because again, it's just a black hole, but we are decluttered. Next is my very embarrassing closet space. As you can see, I'm kind of exploding out of this closet. It is small and we share it, Steve and I, and we have very little drawer space, so everything has to be stored here except for underwear and socks, jeans, and some long sleeve shirts. Everything else has to be in the closet. Workout, sweats, pajamas, dresses, tops, like everything. It's a mess. So I think I need to declutter and get rid of some things. Hopefully we will have more closet space moving forward, but I guess this will help. Less stuff to move, right? That's the goal. So the same day that we saw the house that we wanted to put an offer in on that we didn't, we saw two other houses. The first one was on a busy road and a corner lot, and it was one of those that like looks so much better in a listing than it does in person. Like you get there in person and you're like, oh. That to me is how it felt. Got it. I mean, it was okay because I did not like the location at all, and neither did Steve, and the lot was not great either. Like it was a weird lot, and like we didn't love the neighborhood. Again, the layout was just odd. It had like an extra bedroom in one of the bedrooms, and then also it had been subject to some DIY updates and just wasn't very well done. Like, you know, you look at the grout lines, you look at all of these things, the floor, like it just has to be redone. So that house was like an immediate no to both of us. So from there, we went to our final house that day, which was a house from, I want to say 1800 was the year it was built. It was like, it's an old house and it had a lot of character, a lot of original elements to it, which we love and would love to have in a house someday. But the biggest thing for this house, while it had some really cool elements, was the location. It was in a busy town on a very busy road on a corner lot. You can't get a full grasp on how something looks until you're there. And so we didn't realize how busy of a street this was until we were literally up there. That house just was not going to offer what we were looking for. We want quiet. We have lived on a busy road for the last 3.5 years with a train across the street. Like literally the train tracks are right there. And we are so over it. This is not a main road, but people use it like a bypass for the main road. So they go flying down it. Like we're so over that. So we just knew like that house could be as charming as could be and it wouldn't work. We would not be happy there. We said no to that house. Our next day of house hunting, we only had 2 houses on the roster. First one, we were really excited to see it. It was built in the 80s, so it didn't have that like old New England charm necessarily, but it like had some elements that we were really intrigued by. So we get to the house and it is on a really lovely street and it's close to like a nice park. But overall, we really did like the house. Like there was not a lot to complain about. It was later in the day. We weren't used to appointments that late, so I think we were just kind of overwhelmed by it. Oh, look at all the red out the window. It's pretty. What? Steve, look.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
Is it shut? It's like half a door? That's so weird.
It's,
Just a storage? Then we had one more house to see, and it had gotten dark, and we also didn't have high hopes for this house, and it met those expectations. If you can see this part of Steve, we like looked at each other and we were like, ugh. But that house did come with 3 acres. Maybe we live in this and then eventually build our dream house on the acreage. But the acreage for that house is long and skinny and follows the road. So it doesn't go back away from the road, it just follows the road, and that is not ideal. This is impractical. All in all, so far we have seen 16 houses, I think. For those who stay to the end, the tea is that we have actually put an offer on the one house that we do like, and we're actually very excited about it. And maybe we have found our first house, I don't know. Even when an offer is accepted, things can always change, so we're not trying to like set our hopes and our sights too high yet, just kind of taking it day by day and seeing how things go. But we are excited about the fact that we actually felt good enough to put an offer on something. Stay tuned to see how that goes and what comes of that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed seeing a few more houses. I know a lot of you really enjoyed it, and some of you were very opinionated about the houses. Hopefully you have some more opinions to share on these. Feel free to leave those comments below and we can chat about it. I'll let you know, how things progress and how things change as we continue down this path of looking for our first house to buy as first-time home buyers, and we'll keep you in the loop. And just remember, the videos, the listings never give you an accurate portrayal of what a house looks like in person. It's always so different, vastly different in person than it is through a screen. So keep that in mind when you hear my opinions on things. And I hope you have a good day. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.